everyone, it's Mal, and I'm here in my sunroom again. And after like a couple of days of not wearing black, we're back in black. I mean, it's a good song. You got to roll with it, right? So today we're going to be doing mask safety. So I'm going to be doing the entire video with this over my face. It's going to be fine. You can hear me all right, right? Yeah, it's totally cool. This thing like destroys your hair though. It like, just makes a mess of it. Like, who wants to wear something like that? I know, it's not all about fashion. It's terrible. This really smells like sawdust. I guess probably because it's been like sitting around in my sawdusty woodworking shop. But I'm actually going to take this. I'm going to take it all apart. It was really windy out today for the shoot, and my hair is just like knots. It's terrible. All right, but you don't care about that. But I'm going to take this thing because this thing is like way better than an N95, and you can replace the filters in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, I'm going to paint it black. I've got some paint that will work really well on something like this. And I'll, of course, take the filters out while I'm doing all of that. And I'm going to have like this really sick looking black. I might even like maybe put some studs in and stuff like that to make it look like super badass and everything. And then I'll have like my Mad mask that doesn't cover up my face as much as my other gas mask does. Because you never know. You know, if we're not suffering from a tear gas attack, this will do. Today, the outfit I'm wearing, I'm actually cosplaying a character from Marie Andreas's books named Vaslisha or Vaslina. Now I suddenly can't remember right at the moment when I need to know the most, right? She submitted it for me to cosplay, and Vas normally wears like leather pants and like a leather bustier, and it looked like she had like maybe a tank top on top. But you know, my rule is I gotta wear a cat suit. I actually did strongly consider not wearing a cat suit for this one because I have some great pleather pants that would have rocked. But it's freaking cold outside, so I went with the cat suit. It's like really windy out there. And then with it, I had these two jackets that I wore. I kind of alternated between them. The one I liked the most for the look, but was hardest to sort of maintain in the wind, is this cloak. And I got this thing for like, I don't know, it just looks like a bunch of black to you guys, right? It just looks like a bunch of, like it's a really long cloak, and it has these things for your hands to come out. And I kind of put those up my shoulder. I had the whole thing draped over. This was only like, I think I got this in Wish, just like on a lark, and then eventually it showed up. And another one that I got, that I actually also got on Wish, is this one. I call this one like my wizard coat. It's got a hood, and then it zips in the front and it flares out on the sides, sort of, and it's higher up in the butt, so it sort of creates these wings. And you'll see it in the picture that you get off of it. So I wore that with that. How do you buy one of those? Oh, the masks? Oh God, years ago is when you buy it, before the outbreak. That's when you would buy a mask like that. I mean, I used to do a lot of painting, and I still do sometimes. So that's what I wore the mask for. Yeah, so I wore with the two coats. So I'll have those pictures up before long. And the character has like long red hair, and I don't have any. Actually, sort of like long orange hair. So what I kind of did, it didn't last too long in the wind, but I had to sort of twist it up to kind of give me the look of having the long red hair. I think it kind of created a cool effect. So I'm rolling with it. Yeah, this is just a black spandex catsuit. It's made by Caprice. I'll put the link up with the pictures when I do them today. And I think it was like a $25 catsuit, and it's like the shiny spandex, you know. So it's not see-through though, like a lot of the shiny spandex stuff is. So it passes the squat test. You know, I'm going to show you my butt. You're going to have to take my elbows as, you know, as proof that it'll pass. So yeah, so that's what I've been up to this morning, just braving the wind. I have my regular guys came by, and so there's some sort of construction going on nearby, and there's a lot of big red dump trucks going by, and they all slow now and honk. And one guy, I looked up, and he had his camera out. I'm like, dude, watch the road. He's like filming me on his phone as he goes by. I'm like, buddy, like, but I think I'm going to own it. So I started waving at them and stuff like that. Because, like, you know, I'm not going to stop doing this because it's what I want to do. And they're not going to stop driving their trucks by. So we might as well both just kind of enjoy it. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I also put up a video this morning on YouTube. If you follow me on YouTube, you should have got a notice about it. It's about vulnerability and shame. And the idea is that, you know, this is actually sort of, there's a lady named Brene Brown who studied this, and has found that the people that are the happiest are the people who are the most vulnerable. They're the people that have like, they're living without walls. And I kind of learned this on my own, and then seeing her stuff really solidified it for me. I made a video about it last night, put it this morning, so it's youtube.com/Mallory Cooper. Super easy to find, and you can watch that latest video there. I've got a couple other ones if you haven't seen them. I'm going to get back into doing more regular, longer videos on YouTube. They're about 30 minutes long. And I talk about like labels and how I got called a transphobe one time is one of my videos. I talk about whether or not trans women are stealing femininity from cis women, or appropriating femininity, I should say. And some other interesting topics like that that might be fun to learn about. So I'm going to keep it short though. That's kind of all I got. So catsuit, awesome corset with pockets. If you want a great corset that actually has like actual functional pockets, this is it. And it's made by Corset Story, and it's like this will actually work well to lace, to suck you in, as you can see. And it flares at the bottom, so it's not like uncomfortable, because sometimes they kind of dig in the bottom when you hunch over, and this one doesn't actually do that. So it's great. Ta-da! That's all I got. Thank you, everybody. See you around.